There you go. There you go. I can see every one of you, and you can't see me. Oh, you can't see me, but I see every one of you. Waking up, going to bed. What a mess. Huh? I did this to someone one time, and they actually thought I could see them, and their computer became a nightmare. That's funny. It was really funny. I kept it up for a while. I remember Keith Scott, the big fat guy there in Indonesia, who was with us until we discovered everything he was doing. But when we discovered everything, he thought I was inside his computer and that I could see everything he was doing. And even making love to that little girl that he had. I don't even know how old she was, but I never asked, and I wasn't sure, but someone told me she was 21 or 22. So did I believe them? I think I did at the time, but after all the things that I've seen over the years, no. I don't believe anybody. I don't believe anybody. It's just those days are gone. You have to show me. I'm from Missouri. I'm from the Missouri state. So I mean, nah. I gotta think like that. I've got to go through that rigmarole and try to finish things up the way they are, not the way someone wants them to be. That way, there we got it right. But he was funny because he didn't know it. I'll tell you the finish to this. He didn't know it. Of course, I wasn't inside the computer. I had somebody whispering in my ear who was talking to him on another line, and he was telling him, he's in my computer. What do I do? What do I do? He knows everything going on. And, well, that was sort of funny to me because that big boy, that big elephant couldn't get out of his bed. He had to get out of his bed. And if he rolled over, he was going to kill this 65-pound whatever. It was crazy. It was fun. And it chased him out of town. I chased him out of town. As for intelligent-wise, Keith Scott is the one who understood first and foremost the Cabal, the Kuomintang, and all the others. Whether he did something wrong or not, he had that knowledge, and I have that knowledge based upon the little bit he gave me. I've learned to build from it, and I've become learned in that. So I'm very happy for that. I'm not so happy with what happened to Keith Scott or what he tried to do, but he never did it. So it didn't fly. It didn't fly. Now let me start here. Somebody said, okay, that we now have a win under our belt for a lot of money. And it's not a win under our belt for a lot of money. I'm going to use that to do things, not to help everybody have a good time. I'm going to use that to make things work. That's a different story. And I expect to get that when I get the bunker open, like I said to you, for maybe a year and a half, 2 years. When I get to Indonesia, I'm going to have a trunk waiting for me. And that trunk is going to be for, yes, why would I spend the money from the other thing when I have this? I'll use it to get there. I needed money to get there, and you just never, ever, ever came forward with it. Still you haven't. And we already lost 4 or 5 days, and maybe another 6 or 7 days, or maybe 8 before the money's released. I'm trying to get that so I can go. I've been trying to get that so I can go. This whole thing should have been done. Instead, you're worrying about what's going to come next, and you should worry. You gave them time to build themselves up. We knock them down, you build them up. What kind of business is that? Monkey? I have the monkeys. I control the monkeys. Remember, when I was on that 7th floor looking down on the rooftop down below, there were maybe 300 or 400 monkeys down there doing all kinds of dances. And this is true. This was in Indonesia. And there was Joe with me and Thomas. Thomas is going to write to you after this and tell you about the monkeys. And not the ones that sing, hey, hey, we're the monkeys. That was a good group too when I was a kid. That was a good group. But no, we digressed. We go back. When we move forward and we struggle to get what we've got to get, and we move forward and everything is gone and you let it happen and nobody's there to pick up a piece, then we're back to the beginning. And you don't even say anything, nor do you want to contribute to anything that can actually take us back to where we were even. So we have to start over. And whose fault is that? Well, I'm going to leave that to you. I see you over there in the corner over there. I can see you over there. Whether you're on or not, I don't know, but I can see you. Yeah, I see you. I see your hands. Just got out of bed. You did, I think. Anyway, we are now going to finish this. We are going to put it up. We're going to go to Indonesia and we're going to kick their ass. You understand that? I got my computer. That's why it's different. We're going to kick their ass. We're going to put my foot. No. My foot. I have sandals on. I'm not going to put my foot anywhere near that thing. That smelly old thing. Oh, it's going to be fun when this is over with. I have had since this thing happened with the funds. The person handling it is very, very, very responsible. Very much. And I would hope to hear something today, but we're talking here, and I don't really want to drag things along like that. But I want to make sure that it's protected. I want to make sure it's in the right hands. And whose hands are better than the person who actually sent me the money or sent the money to me? I can trust him. He didn't have to give anybody his money, but he did. He does something every year for somebody. He's quite the guy. And there's things that could happen in the bunker, with gold and everything else, that this guy would absolutely purchase. The gold, the platinum, whatever. Why should I look around for these people that didn't appear for how many years when I was looking for them? When I was boxed in here in Bulgaria? Where were they? Oh, they're around now. Somebody else's money's involved or something. That's why. I got people telling me, you know me, Neil, you know me. I didn't know you I did know you in the beginning. But I didn't know you for the last 20 years or 15 years. Didn't know you for that. Didn't hear anything from you. Sent you messages too. I'm going to put this thing together the right way without anybody's interference, unless they have the knowledge to go with it. And the only person that can have that knowledge to go with it would be me, with all the companies and the organizations I've had. There's one other person, but I'd rather not mention his name, though. Yeah, so I mean, everybody wants. We're going to do this, and we're going to do it right. Sultan, I hope you hear this. Can you hear it, Sultan? See, the Sultan doesn't wave his arms around. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He really is a good guy. He'd be saying, hey, can Neil do that, really? And Beamer is looking around the corners trying to find something that's look up in that corner, Beamer, up in that corner up there on the right-hand side. You might find something. Look at it. See it? Oh, maybe it's this side. Damn, it just flew away, Beamer. It flew away. We got to find something to catch it. Beamer, we're going to have some fun too, you know. We're not just going to do all this work. All work and no play makes Neil a dull boy, they say. Yeah, I think that we're going to be fine. I'd like to think that this could be over with today. Today. Therefore, if you can get any donations in before the end of today, that would be great so that we can finish up here and add things to it and bring people to it. And this way here, we're loaded. I'm not talking about the money. I'm talking about we're loaded with what we got. We're going to use the money right here, right now. I'd like to go to Ireland, and I'd like to see that one individual who wants to give me money. I want to see him. I want to go there. He wants to see me. I want to see him. I didn't know he wanted to see me, but Declan, who was fighting the entities over there in Indonesia, that one time he got in bed and they were all over him. You could see them, the black entities. And Declan, one of the toughest sons of guns I've ever met. He was in that bed and he was throwing punches at them, and they were, I don't know if they were biting him, but it hurt him. So Declan, arrange that, buddy. It could be done. I'd like to go there first. From there back to see the family, and then over to Indonesia. We got work to do over there in Ireland. We can save them. We need to help them. But they have to help themselves too. They've got to come up with some cash. The cash I've got is for Indonesia. Can I help them without cash? No. No. It's going to cost something. And we can put them on the board and they can be safe. We got to clean house there. We have to clean house there. Somebody does. Maybe not us. Somebody has to clean it. We have to get you back to where you were and get those people out of there that aren't Irish, that don't belong there. There's a lot of things we have to do. I helped someone from Italy in Indonesia with something. Cost me 30,000 euro. Yeah. I was expecting only back until we got to Indonesia, but I didn't get the back even. I gotta be careful. I like to help people that I like. I like some people a lot. So what now can I do here? Next question. We're gonna do everything, but what can I do here now? And I'm gonna ask Kevin, who's here, because I don't have any of you people asking questions on this screen. So Kevin,
yeah.
You're going to ask me some questions so I can get some answers to some of the people.
What kind of a time frame can people expect to start to see change from when you land in Indonesia?
When I land in Indonesia, time? How long will it take to see change?
For changes to start.
Well, they'll know that things are taking place almost immediately because of the gold and the other things that'll be moving. They will see things. I don't know if they'll see changes right away, but they'll have changes right away.
There's a lot of chatter out there on the internet from different medias, different alternative medias, as well as speculators regarding the level of chaos that's coming up in the United States. Do you have any comment on how you see all of it playing out?
Yeah, I do. You got to grab them by their neck and you got to throw them into the Pacific Ocean. You want the truth? That's what they would be doing to us.
Yeah.
You know, we got to have a prison or something that's put up, something's built, or maybe not, because they might want to do it another way. But there's a lot of bad people coming into the country, a lot of bad people who should leave the country, and the chaos is going to be all about because we don't have what we want. You know, we don't have it. Somebody else has got it. We want it. Let's fight for it. So you got to take them, and you got to send them home, or if they're already home, and you're looking for an answer, you got to go into their homes and you got to take everything away from them. You can't let them rule the country anymore. Donald Trump is the perfect president. He was the perfect president in the last election, but he wasn't officially, they said, elected. He was, as we all know, and we said it then that they won, and we knew about the boxes, and we knew about the computers, and we knew about everything, and here we are with all these answers. Little old Neil and little old Kevin and little old this and little old that. We're sitting here with the answers, for Christ's sake, about the
voting machines.
The voting machines, and we're sitting there, and we didn't have voting machines, but we had the computer. Okay, our computers, we followed them, we understood them, and the bottom line is that we knew that this guy and that guy and this guy and that guy didn't belong in the United States. First of all, they belonged in Europe. They didn't belong in Germany either. They belonged probably in Italy. So I mean, they constructed and put together everything actually from over here to screw Donald Trump, thinking that nobody would come over here and look. Well, they looked, and now they're going to be in this election. If those boys show their face, I think they're going to jail immediately, and they will be given over to Mad Max, who's in that corner over there just waiting for them because they're just ripe for him. I don't know what Max is going to do, but I'm not going to tell you. I wouldn't want to be in there.
Speaking of Europe, today is the first day of the World Economic Forum's annual Mutual Masturbation Fest in Davos, Switzerland. Do you have any comments on them and that?
Yeah, I don't think he's going to wear babies' diapers today. I don't think so, and don't push me on that one. But the guy is. This guy's tried to reach me. Can you imagine? I don't have diapers for him. I don't have diapers for anybody. I don't have any in the house. My son is not a diaper boy. Get the old man over there who wants to run the country, and he wants to wear diapers. Schwab. You used to sell real estate, Schwab, and you did a good job actually too in Europe. But you're not doing it anymore. You're not getting it across. People don't want you as anything. And they don't want your diapers either because they've already been used, they think. That's how cheap you are. Sick puppy. Go ahead.
There's been a lot of... It quieted down for a while, and now it's back up and surging about things and events that took place 9 years ago regarding the GCR, the RV, Nazara, Jazara.
Forget about it. It's not going to happen.
Exactly. I just wanted them to hear it from you again.
I'm not going to repeat myself, which I've been doing for 10 years on the same thing. Nazara, Jazara. It's not going to happen. They're dying to get their hands on me. They had somebody call me even the other day trying to get me to get in there with them. No. No. And no, 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 no. That's for sure. That's a real no. Nazara, Jazara. That's when Obama came out and he said, "Here I am, my name is Barack Obama." He says, and I'm here and I'm going to be president and I want to be this and be that. And then he finds out that everybody's up to his game. They know what he's doing. And this is during the corresponding... the
White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Yeah, the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And he was there. That's when he dropped his microphone and said, "I'm out of here." Out. Oh, he wasn't out for long. He was over there at Wells Fargo trying to steal all the gold and everything else if they'd given him. But they had already taken a lot of it from before Obama got there, and the Bushes and everybody had gone over there, and they had it open. They got the first tier, so it wasn't anything for the people, and it never was meant to be anything for the people anyway. That's all bullshit. How they're gonna help you? It's not ever gonna get to that point. You just keep going the wrong way, don't you? Wrong way. I can't tell you. It's well that's going on over there. They're doing what's the thing they call when everybody criticizes, everybody jokes with people, and the person's there.
Like an intervention?
No, it's they have it on TV. It's always a comedy like. They get 10 people sitting there. They've known the guy for 50 years, and the guy comes out and they all bomb on him. They all ask silly questions, and we remember blah blah blah. You know it. I'm sure you know it up over there because it's quite simple. Well, Obama had to get out of there in his case because they were giving him up that day, and the day before that in Wells Fargo, they were giving the money away. Benny Camacho over there in Hawaii from the Nasara, he wasn't involved. He ran away long before that. Benny, you've been good. You've been quiet. I know now that you're probably not part of that anymore. We've seen all kinds of people come and go. I had documents coming in from the Dragon family telling me this guy's no good. Not just talking about Obama, but other people coming that were in there too. I was learning who's who. Dumford was there. You know, I never heard of a guy named Dumford, but Dumford was there. He was dumb too. And he drove a Ford. That made it even worse. Dumford. That was worse. Yeah, he drove a Ford. Dumford would have been known as just Dumb then, until he drove the Ford. Became Dumford. My name is Dumford. I'm going away now. Nobody will ever find me because with a name like Dumford. People find you easier with a name like Dumford. You go see Schwab and you get his underpants, the baby's underpants, and
the wings.
And you'll really be a goer.
And the wings.
And wings. And wings and wings and wings. And I wouldn't give you wings because you'd be dumping on everybody up in the sky and you wouldn't know what to do. You'd be walking down there and they'd be shooting those things down on you. What are you going to do when that happens? You got to keep dumping out of it. Dumping, by the way, is not part of our administration. Not really. It never has been. He was going to be our president. When I was over there, they were talking about it when I was at that dinner. Yeah? I mean, you got Donald Trump. You don't need anybody else. Get out of there. Put your votes in. Vote for Trump and get out of there. Vote for his son, too. Vote for his family. I mean, if Eric's there, too, you got 3 good people for the future there. And they're growing and growing, and they're not going to hurt you. No, you don't believe anything that the Democrats are going to say. There's nothing worth listening to. What do you think?
There's been a lot of speculation from a lot of people that have nothing but big mouths and an internet presence that you have met your demise, that you're dead, that you're not around anymore. This started all the way back when you and I were corresponding before I came over here, and you had that boil removed from your arm.
Yes, and by the way, that thing in my arm was, when they opened it up, did you see that?
Yeah.
Were you there?
No, you showed me on Skype in the surgery.
Look, nothing now.
Yeah.
That when they took it out, they pulled it out, and I was looking like, that can't be in me. That cannot be me. And my son's there, he's saying, "Whoa, Dad, Dad, don't let him do it." And they're pulling it out, my doctor is, and he's got it down near the chair down here, way down here. And it's a cord that comes from here all the way down it, and it was building and building. And I finally said, not because they said anything, because I went out to dinners, I went out to everywhere with this thing, and it was okay. Look at how nice it is though.
Yeah.
Mwah! You survived. But the bottom line is that it didn't bother me. It didn't hurt me. If it had hurt me, it would have been taken care of right away. So, I've been alive well and tired, and I won that $600,000, and there's a lot of things I have to do, and there's going to be more coming, and there's going to be more coming after that, because I'll be in the bunkers and all the other things, and we'll be able to put these things together and make this place a better place for everybody. And there's a lot of people that aren't going to be invited to the party. Not many. I like it just the way it is with the people I know and the people my friends know. And not bring people we don't know who are screaming and shouting. And then we have work to do. We got to get in that bunker. We got to get into all the places I'm supposed to be. We have to go and do and work with the people there who are qualified. They can help, and they will help, because I don't want to make changes like that from a bunker when they know what's going on and they know where everything is. Somebody said to me the other day, "You can make changes there." I don't want to make changes there. Those people have been working. They're working. Some of them are elders. Some of them have been working for 40 years, 50 years. So I don't think there's much I can do there other than do it right. And I think the Sultan will help me there. You can't think, and you shouldn't be allowed to think, first of all, that the Sultan doesn't know what to do. Somebody asked me, does the Sultan really know what to do? The Sultan has been sitting there for so many years and doing what has to be done. Do I think he'll, and the other question they had for me, do I think he'll get in my way? No, not at all. He could be right next to me. He'd be helping me. He'd be helping me because that's the kind of person he is. You don't understand. This guy is highly intelligent. He's not someone who just sits there and has a hat on and has all this other stuff. No, that's not him. That's Beamer. I got you, Beamer. I got you, Beamer. Beamer, hide your clothes, quick. Let me tell you just a little bit about this person who's going to help me when I need help change the planet. He goes to the top schools and universities on the planet. On the planet. And he lectures to them. He lectures to them. This guy knows what's going on. He knows what to do. And he knows what's good and what's bad. There's nothing more that you need than that, and have a good team around you like I'll have. And so will he. I think he will. We've got to do this, and we've got to do it right. And it's coming. It's coming very fast. It will. I need before I get that money, which I have. I'm waiting for it. And I'll be honest with you. I can get money now, the donations, and I can use that to make things happen while I'm waiting for the other thing. for the 600,000. That's not going to open it up. What's going to open it up in that place is what's waiting for me. The 600 is going to be emergency. That was good. Jasmine tea. I don't know what happened to jasmine, but the tea was good. The people in Ireland, we talked about them a little bit. They've got to get rid of the people that are there now. There's the people that are there now don't belong there. They're not Irish to begin with, and they shouldn't be in position in lecturing to the Irish people. Just like they did to everywhere they went. They tried to do that and get away with it. You can't do it.
Middle East?
The Middle East, that guy that sent me something the other day, I forget what his name was. Yeah, I can help you. And yes, and we do need the donation. Yes, absolutely. We do, because like I said, we're going to have 5 days of sitting around here, maybe 4 days. And we can't do it. We can have this all handled. Why would we want to leave it open like that when we're here? And we can do this. I want to do it. I want to get it so that we've already started in your country. Ireland, there's people in Ireland that want to see me. Declan, you get it handled so I can get over there and I can help him. He's a dynamite guy. No, I don't mean he's a dynamite. Boom, boom. No, there's places they'd like to do that maybe, but no, we not. I don't want to sit here doing nothing. I'm bored as it is. Help me with these things. Help me where it is. The Bilderbergs has sent a message to someone that they want me there. I don't want to be there. You can talk to me. You can talk to me and I'll talk to you. I want to see where you're coming from. You might be ready to leave those bad boys. And if you're ready to leave those bad boys, I'd have to study that a little more too. Because I have a lot of friends who are going to be tied up in this thing. And, you know, I don't want them ending up as something that can be hung from a tower. No, no, no. We've seen that before. No good. But we can listen. And the people who I'm talking to now, they can help me too with some things. Not just donations and stuff like that. They can help me with what's going on that maybe I don't see. My eyes are getting bad, but I still see. My eyes are blurry right now, here and here. You know, and I can't see, and I bump into walls. I'm not balanced. I'm not this. I'm not that. But then they get better, and I'm going to get them better when I get to Indonesia. After we get things going. After. Now, what's your next question? You got some questions, I know. You ask me 50 questions a day.
You know, what's your name, true or false?
Huh?
You know, tough ones, like what's your name, true or false?
My name is Aldi. My name is Aldi. Or Alf. Even Alf is better. No, I see you're all there and you're all wondering.
What do you think about all the men of means or billionaires pushing back? People like Elon Musk, people like Len Blavatnik are pushing back against the fabric of the dialogue. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, they're doing that because they're sort of they want to be the good guys, and they want to fight with the bad guys, and they want to keep their money and take the bad guys' money. So, you know, they know what they're doing, and they know that they're in a winning position. Then, because it is a winning position right now, but they want to keep it down in their pocket so they can continue and maybe even be considered a politician somewhere along the way, so that they can have a seat and they can make the changes with people in certain places, like a state senate or something, not the federal senate, but a state senate, and where they all get together and they all drink together after the thing and all the other things. They want to play, but they want to play it their way. They make it look like they're being shit upon right now, basically, and that's not what's happening. I mean, they got the same thing as the guy that's doing the shitting, but they don't want that. They want to keep this. The guy that's doing the shitting, though, he said, "Hey, you're taking too much of mine," and one day you got this one, the next day you have that one. You know, and you don't know what you're getting, really, but they're putting themselves out there so you got a pretty good idea what you might get, but you got to look through that. You can't just see what they're saying. You got to look through it. You got to know what you're getting, and they do tell on themselves all the time, and you will know what they're like, and I think that's a sign, a good sign. Personally, I like the guy that owns the bar on the corner and think he should be our next president. Free drinks, all of you. Imagine that. 2 times a week, 3 times a week, you come out and you get bombed. You're probably saying, yeah, that's a good one, Neil. We want that guy. Yeah, I'm sure you're doing that. How many people are doing that? Wave your hand. They're all waving. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. I know I'm joking some, but there's a lot, in between those jokes, there's some real stuff happening. I'll be here to help you. I like having fun with you, but I'll help you too. We're gonna lose friends.
No, but the fact that it's becoming noticeable.
What?
People that have departed from your past, your life, and it's going to continue on.
Yeah, from my life. Yeah, friends of mine.
Yeah.
I've lost them. They're gone. They're dead. And we really don't know what happened to them. Many of them. But we know what happened to Joe Bandana, I think. Joe was raised in hell with them, with the United Nations in New York. He went home. He was on his way to see me the next day, and he got into his home. On his way to the toilet, they grabbed him and they wrapped it around his neck. The bag over his head, not on his neck. The bag over his head. Somebody did. That's what I understand. I know family members say that that's not what happened, but that's what I understood happened when it happened. And Joe was my best friend, my dearest friend. Eddie, my friend Eddie, nobody knows where he is. You know, he wasn't even part of this. He's missing. And he's a hell of a guy too. There's all kinds of people that I know that are pretty much gone. I'm gone. He's laughing. Sick bitch that he is. Sick. Sick. Anyway, there's a lot of things I want to finish now. Now, while we have maybe a week, we can do this. We can save some people, save some things. We can do this. Every time I come through here, we're gonna try this. I'm going to go to you, and we're gonna try to get something done. Whether it's a humanitarian package or not, I know what you need, and with your help, we can put it where it goes. We're gonna be going. I hope. Like I said, we need to donate those donations. Not huge, not like 600,000, but we need people to do this. And by the way, we've got a healing computer. They have it. The owner still has it, and that's not bad news. That's good news. I'd like to see them bring it to what we're going to be doing in Indonesia and putting it in a room and seeing people during the course of the day so that we can get treatment. I really need it. My eyes, my balance, my head hurts. Not as much as it did. My legs, my feet get swollen. That's from the sugar. I thought I was rid of the sugar at one time, and it came back. So I'd like to get on it, but I would only get on it once or twice, because I would only need it twice in a week, and that's it. It's not like it's every day. You got to give it a chance to sink in. They're going to put at the bottom of the post, they're going to put a payment wallet, okay? And what's that going to do? That's going to
ensure that Neil gets the money.
Yeah. I never get the money most of the time, so this will make sure that I do, and then we can take that and we can put it to use in the various places that we need to do it. We need to help each other, whether it's Saudi Arabia, whether it's Abu Dhabi. I used to like Abu Dhabi. I mean, that was a hot place. And Dubai, all these places are places that can help along the way. Even here can help along the way with little money. They can donate some, and it can help. It can add to the fire. And that's what we need. Is we need to build it so that we have enough to finish what we start. And I'll keep getting it one way or another, because I'll keep going into the bunkers, and there will be something there. But that's later, not now. Okay? So please, I had some fun talking to you today. And by the way, this thing that they use, CryptoCoin thing, right?
Yeah.
CryptoCoin, that's a strange name. But the next to the machine itself, it's crazy, because you go in there, the name of it is BitShit. 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 Now, I never saw a machine with a name like BitShit before. And when I saw it, I said, this can't be real. Well, it's real. And the money, when you put it you put it where it's supposed to go, that gets to you in about, in my case, because I'm here and they have machines, I get it in about maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. No matter where you are, it's fast. Yeah. Think about that. You don't need Western Union anymore. You don't need all the other things anymore. BitShit. And when you don't get, it doesn't arrive in 2 minutes, you can go, ah, shit, and there it comes. maybe, but it's BitShit. So, yeah, you all take care. I'm glad we had this chance to have a few laughs too. That person in the corner over there, that guy, look at him. You see him? Can you see him? He's wearing woman's shoes. Who is he? Get him out of there. Quick. That's strange. Do we have that in Ireland? We probably have it all over the world. We don't know it. You all take care. Have a great day. And I know you're laughing, Declan. You're laughing. You should laugh. Get that guy for me. Kelly, you take care of yourself. I'm glad that machine worked really good for you. Everybody, take care. It's going to be a hot time in the old town tonight. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.